Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for December 25th through the 31st. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind, how you feel about them, how they feel about you, the connection between the two of you. I will be clarifying each card so energies can change as I clarify. This is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you never miss an upcoming read. Now, at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's take a look and see, how does Aquarius feel about the person on their mind? Okay, so I see that you're wanting to move things into a relationship here with this person. Been in limbo about how to bring it up and talk to them about it. It's more so in your mind and it's driving you crazy because at this point you're feeling stuck and you're like, I never feel stuck. I usually have an answer and I know what to say. I know what I want to say. Why can't I get it out? So we have the Four of Wands, the Hangman, and the Queen of Swords that comes out. As well as at the bottom of the deck was that Eight of Swords that came out, which can be entrapment of our own thoughts and not actually putting them into action in reality. And that's not like you because you are definitely a sign of somebody who, you know, when you have something to say or you want to say, you typically do. But whatever this is, it's like the way that you're trying to go about it. Something's getting you stuck. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this person feels about you. So this person is stressed, but they love you. They feel hurt though, by the love of, or they feel hurt by loving you, something like that. I don't know if it's something that, like, you know, I feel hurt by the situation, but I know that I need to make it right kind of deal here. But we do have the Nine of Swords as well as the Queen of Cups. And I also have the Nine of Wands that comes out. And at the bottom of the deck is going to be the Empress. Now, there could be another person involved, like a mother, somebody getting involved, or an ex that somebody has kids with, or whatever. But there's something about this person maybe even creating more worry about loving you because they've been hurt and you could be the one. And so for some reason that worries them as well. Maybe they have gone through emotional damage, possibly in their childhood from their mother. Maybe their mother wasn't there, or their mother was there but wasn't present or ever made them feel important or something like that. You know, it just depends and on their situation, but that pain is there. And it could also be that they were with somebody else and that they have felt hurt by somebody they thought really loved them. And so it makes them a little bit fearful to open up and give love so easily. And let's go ahead and take a look at the connection between you and this person. So in the connection, I have the Queen of Wands, the Temperance, and the Queen of Pentacles. There could be two other people, or just, you know, one is more of an emotional, you know, attachment to pain. And the other one is, you know, a queen or a feminine, we'll just say a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be male or female. It's just somebody who is more about being nurturing towards relationships and listening to people more than like, let's just make it fun and not worry about what happened. There's like this fine line, this fine balance between also somebody looking at their partner as if they are their parent. That comes out as well. The Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck, and that is a really good sign here in the connection. And anytime you get that in your reading, because it is a blessing. Sometimes it is a blessing in disguise. In this situation, in the connection, there is a lot of fun, there is a lot of growth, happiness, but there's also a need for, balance and harmony in order to focus more on relationships here and let that become the blessing in disguise that reveals itself here. So let's go ahead and start clarifying. We are going to start with this Four of Wands. Okay, so some of you threw a curveball in here, and those of you in a relationship with this person, you haven't been happy and you have been giving it some thought, and you're really tired of this person just having an attitude towards you, like everything's your fault and it's not, and it's just, you're really tired of it. So being in a relationship where you two live together, this person always has to be right. It gets on your nerves. Okay, so we have Queen of Wands in reverse, we have the Empress in reverse, and then we have the Seven of Cups. And what I'm seeing here with those of you in a very unhappy relationship is that you feel your partner is always has to be right, very controlling, also clings to you, very needy, and it's making you want to explore other options like, oh my God, I'm suffocating. And you do feel like, there's 7 cups, but you feel like you're trying to hold yourself above water here with this person. And like, why am I doing this? Did I make the right decision in this situation? Those of you not in a relationship with them, I just see like maybe looking at the situation of, am I making the right decision? Because if this, the Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, I'm just going to go back to those of you wanting to explore their options or wanting to be single. And it's nothing like you want to jump to another relationship. You just want to be able to be free from something that you feel is very toxic. Okay, so those of you not in a serious relationship with this person here, that Queen of Wands coming out in reverse and the Empress in reverse, it's like you feel... You feel that this person has qualities that are coming off to be clingy, and to you, it's making you feel that even though they could have what you're looking for in a relationship, the things that you don't like is you don't like that this person can say things that come off like they're attacking or trying to point the finger. It's very smug the way that it can come off, and you don't like that. And then also not being confident at times in themselves, and that's making you feel like, even though I like this person, I would possibly want to keep my options open here. It comes off, Aquarius, that you have worked really hard to become the person that you are and to be as independent that you are, that you can't have somebody who depends on you. So let's go ahead and clarify the Hanged Man. And that might be why this person is like worried, maybe about what they said. And I will tell you that this person does struggle with anxiety, so they can, come out and say the wrong thing sometimes. Okay, so the Hangman is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World card, as well as the Five of Pentacles. You've given this a lot of thought, and you want to just say what you have to say and close out this chapter with somebody that you don't want to be with. I also get that, where you're looking into things on this person, you just keep finding things that you feel are more of a loss than they are a gain. And you don't want to get yourself involved in something you can't get out of later. So it makes sense where you end up telling this person how you feel. And it does come off, Aquarius, that you're not trying to hurt their feelings or something. You're just trying to make your point clear before things get too invested, or this person gets too invested, something like that. And those of you going through a relationship where you and your person are not getting along, you're just tired of it. So you're walking away from it. You're just saying how you feel and being done. And it comes off as some kind of grieving and loss here. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords. You're not backing down. So that tells me that those of you in a relationship here, or even if you're typically the kind of person, Aquarius, that apologizes for things that other people did, you're not doing that this time. You're really sticking to what you're saying, how you feel. And we have the Seven of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands that comes out. So, standing up for yourself and doing it in a way where you're really grounded instead of getting really upset. But, when this person tries to pick a fight with you or say anything that like, oh, well, you did this, that, and the other, and that's why I'm so upset now, or I can't believe you're doing this to me. Whenever those of you that have been in a relationship that wasn't working, you're like, they knew. So you're not saying no, you're not giving in here. You're tired of proving yourself to this person. And the Eight of Wands, like, you're really gone. This time you are really gone. Enough is enough. And then those of you where you're leaving this situation, this person tries to prove themselves, or like, I really want to be with you, and you are standing your ground that you don't want this situation. You also don't want things to end in drama, and so you're avoiding the drama. Let's go ahead and clarify this Nine of Swords. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, so the King of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles as clarification to that Nine of Swords, as well as the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So they are worried that they acted too fast by saying something. That they feel that they said something that was really arrogant, and they've been kind of weighing back and forth, like if that's going to affect things between the two of you. Also, those of you, and that's for those of you that are, it's not real serious, but seeing each other. And so they're weighing on, something they said, did, and it was very ugly. And so they want to make things right with you because they worry about losing you. And they feel that you are their soulmate, even though you are not feeling that. Those of you that are in a relationship with this person as well, they worry that, maybe they can't fix things, but they want to at least try. It's a lot of worry that things are like on the verge of being over because of the fact that this has happened a lot and there's been a lot of juggling, a lot of things that were said that were not nice, or, and they're like, well, I still want to be with Aquarius. However, Aquarius, they do have a lot of worry that this is the last straw. Let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Cups. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Tower. This person is like really paying attention to your friends, who you're hanging out with, who you're extra nice to. And they are feeling that you're giving more attention to friends or other people and not them anymore. And they're like, I know that, Aquarius wants to be with somebody else. And even though they want to make things right with you, they're recognizing that there's really nothing that they can do about it, and that you're giving more time and attention to other people here and not to them, which is making them feel this sense of rejection. And so they're feeling hurt. And then, even if it's a new situation here where they wanted to open up and like ask you out, take you out or something like that, they're met with the shock that you say no, or you are rejecting them by saying you don't want this. Then they feel hurt here. So let's move along to clarifying this Nine of Wands here. Okay, so those of you in a long-term relationship or in a relationship with this person that's very invested, they are feeling hurt that things cannot be fixed between the two of you. They're like, I love you, Aquarius, and wanting to fix things, and they're met with the surprise that you don't want to fix things, which makes them feel hurt. And so now they're asking themselves and feeling all of this, the Four of Wands, the Moon, and the Five of Cups, asking themselves if the relationship that you two had, was it all an illusion, because it feels like nothing even matters, that you don't want to fix it. And they're not, excuse me one second. I apologize. I just did not want to cough. It's just, I'm glad I can mute that so that way I'm not coughing in your video. But anyways, back to what I was saying. This person is met with the shock that, you're not interested. And so they question if this relationship was real, or, there's a lot of disappointment, sadness, them looking at what is no longer going to be because you will not take them back, and feeling sad and heartbroken here. And with those of you where it's somebody new, they're feeling that you hurt them, like somebody else hurt them before, and they're just looking for love. And, people just hide things, and no one's ever truthful because this has happened before and it never works out for me. That's kind of what they're feeling. That's what they're feeling moving forward, with the clarification of that Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords, feeling heartbroken here. So let's go ahead and get the outcome between you and this person. Okay, so I have the Knight of Wands, I have the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Wands, as well as the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for your outcome. Okay. So in the outcome here, I do see a relay of messages, taking the opportunity to send you a message because somebody is missing you and they still are drawn to you. But I don't see you really heading in the direction of making things right between you and this person. Some of you might have to spend the holidays together before separating here, but it's something that you feel you're required, you have to do to just kind of keep the peace. But I also do see that, there's exploring and seeing what else is out there for you, and you are chasing other things here. And the Queen of Pentacles coming out as building something for yourself, focusing on something you want for yourself. This person is still not over you, though. They still want what they had with you. And some of you, I do see in the holidays that you're supposed to spend time together. I'm just going to say it because it comes out, and you're supposed to spend the holidays together, and one of you does not end up being there. And so the other person is having to explain to the family why the other person is not there. So I'm not sure who's doing that, but it just kept crossing my mind. I needed to get it out. So let's go ahead and get an oracle message for you, Aquarius. All right, so the first oracle message that comes out for you is going to be protected by angels. You are cherished, and you are cherished by the angels. Then we have distant thunder, clear the air. So there is something that needs to be cleared or is going to be cleared regarding this situation, but just know that you are protected and choosing your path. All is possible. So, at the end of the day and end of this situation, all is possible. You get to choose what you want to do. Just remember that it is your choice. So this is what I have for you, Aquarius. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.